The ANC's regional task team forces Councillor Baba to hand over his resignation letter. Mayor Momelezi Mbedla is implicated in contravening the lockdown regulations. And the AIC's President Mbedla puts a price tag on the organization. Good evening and welcome to the Informer News Channel. I'm Tanita Mkafane. The Matatiele Ward 14 Councillor Sibongiseni Baba is expected to hand over his resignation letter to the Speaker of the Council, Nomasomi Mshukwana, today. The ANC's regional task team leader, Cllr, in an interview with the Informer, said Councillor Baba's issue was dealt with during a regional task team meeting. This is per directive from the Provincial Secretary, Lulama Ngugaitobi, that all those who are linked to serious cases must step aside from the ANC. Baba will be appealing for the 5th time on the 12th and the 13th of October at Mount Fletcher Regional Court for rape charge. He has pleaded not guilty to the case and is expected to be cross-questioned during the 2 days. The Matatiele local municipality mayor, Councillor Momelezi has forwarded his statement to the police in a case involving the Speaker's Nomasomi Mshukwana's driver. Kangelani Sobogo appeared before the Matatiele Magistrate Court yesterday, facing charges of breaching the COVID-19 national lockdown regulations. It is reported that he sold liquor using the municipality's vehicle allocated to the Speaker. Yesterday, Sobogo came up with a surprise when naming Mayor Mbedla as one of the people he had sold alcohol to. Mbedla confirmed by sending a statement to the police.
All right, thank you very much, Talita. We are outside the Matatiele Magistrate Court. Yes, we can confirm that today, Kangelani Sobogo, who was the driver of the Matatiele Speaker, Nomasomi Mshukwana, appeared before the Magistrate Court here, and he is charged with breaking the COVID-19 lockdown regulations. It is reported that he sold, or he is accused of selling liquor to a number of people during the lockdown. This happened in April this year. You must remember that lockdown started on the 26th of March. April, May, June, as you know that we are still in lockdown. Then that is when the case, or that is when the Sobogo was arrested. There was a surprise here in the case because after he consulted with his lawyer, he came up with the name, or with a concern that there are two witnesses here, but he knows that there must be a third witness, and that third witness is none other than the mayor of Matatiele, Councillor Momelezi Mbedla. Then the case was postponed to the 5th of November when the police are still trying to get a statement from Councillor Momelezi Mbedla. So now the case will only be at the court on the 5th of November. But this is a very big surprise that the Sobogo came with today.
The Democratic Alliance Member of Parliament, Cllr, says the decaying infrastructure at Taylor Bequest Hospital is a massive challenge. Nodata said this during his oversight visit. Kagazi Chapile reports on the story.
The Democratic Alliance Member of Parliament, Cllr Nodata, says he is pleased with the progress done by the Taylor Bequest Hospital's management in as far as the COVID-19 is concerned. Nodata was conducting an oversight visit at Matatiele and some parts of Jogabi. Although he is pleased with the progress, he says he is worried about the decayed infrastructure of the hospital, which was built in 1924.
Today we conducted oversight in Matatiele Hospital, where we met the CEO, the doctors, the nurses that are in charge, basically the management team. And we have picked up that there's a massive challenge in terms of infrastructure. The buildings inside in the maternity ward are leaking. There are broken ceilings and the roof. There's also in the X-ray department a challenge where machinery was broken. So there is a challenge of ailing machinery.
Nodata also addressed the issue of water, which according to him is a crisis in Alfred Nzo. The MP also said out of the 180 wards, over 60% of people do not have access to water, and this, according to him, is disturbing because the Minister of Human Settlements, Water and Sanitation, Lindy Wezolo, released the water tanks during COVID-19.
My assessment is that there's a massive water issue in Alfred Nzo district as a whole. Of the 187 villages that are here, over 60% of them don't have access to water. The most saddening part is that Minister Sisulu has released tanks during this COVID period. I've visited a number of wards. I've visited wards here in Matatiele. I've visited wards in Tabankulu. I've visited wards in Mount Elif. The tanks are broken. Some of them don't have water. In fact, many of them. There's no tank that I've seen that actually has running water. And you'll find that community members don't have access to water. They go to a nearby well where there's dead pigs, there's animals that are washing themselves there, and they drink that very same water. So it's in a critical state, critical conditions. You go to Mparani, just here, a borehole was supposed to be put there. There's no borehole, but there are taps that are there that are dry. You know, you have to now work with the school that's around the area that has maybe have a backup tanker to try and source water for the community. So it's actually a critical condition.
Reporting for The Informer, I am Kayakazi Chabile.
After the ad break, Andile Nomabunga will be giving us details on the auctioning of the AIC to the ANC.
Wilmot iliziko labangcwabi eliwaxabisileyo amalungu alo bakunikeza inkonzo yomncwabo enesidima ngamaxabiso afikelelekayo. Joina ngoku wena nosapho lwakho amalungu amahlanu aphakathi ka14 kuya kwi69 yeminyaka nge200 ze ubhatale i100 rhoqo ngenyanga. Isiqu 108 ukujoina ibe yi80 rand ngenyanga phakathi ka14 kuya kwi69 yeminyaka. Abantu abadala kusukela kwi65 kuya kwi74 yeminyaka bajoyina nge300 zengenyanga babhatale 300. Ulinda inyanga ezintandathu bakunikeza i10,000 yokungcwaba ze bakubuyisele ichange xa ishiyekile. Bakwanawo namatya akudidi eliphezulu. Umkhenkce wabo usimahla bakulandela umzimba bawuhambise mahala kumgama oyi70 kilometers bafikelela kwindawo yonke ngenkcukacha ezithe vetshe bandwendelwe kwiofisi zabo enumber 90 High Street eMatatiele okanye usalele u039 737 3820 no074 686 8176 073 106 2052. Leqa eWilmot ngoku.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. The AIC's Deputy President Lulama Nchaisa says Mbedla Gallo is selling the organization to the African National Congress for an amount of 4 million rands. Nchaisa uttered this during the National Executive Council special meeting, which he and his faction decided not to be part of.
The African Independent Congress President Mbedla Gallo is alleged to be auctioning the party for 4 million rands to the ANC. This was uttered by the party's deputy Lulama Nchaisa during a National Executive Committee special meeting, which he and his group decided not to attend.
Sawusenza sonke and umbutho awunovela uthekise nje umbutho udissolve kwi-Congress nge2/3 majority futhi constitution wahleka wathi benditesta kwabe kuvakala into ethi kukho i4 million ebekweyo ethi bangabulawa lo mbutho ingaphuma lo 4 million bayenza kubanya ndazo kodwa ndafonelwa ngumuntu.
Nchaisa said they could not be part of an illegal meeting because by doing so, they will be legitimizing an unconstitutional gathering.
Again, the members of the NEC that are holding this meeting inside here are the members of the structure that has expired a long time ago. It is 8 years down the line now. We can't have members of the structure that is 8 years down the line when we are supposed to hold meetings, rather, elective Congress, within 5 years. We are protesting against that. And again, we are sure this special NEC meeting is meant to expel Chaisa from organization, because their aim, they want to take Mashubanziba chapter to get into parliament because he's number 3 on the list. They want that. But the agenda was saying they wanted to bring solution to the political squabble between the President Galo and the Deputy President Chaisa, of which these views now were conducted. They were conducting meetings. They first called to a meeting. That is Galo, Margaret, no, not Galo, Chafta, Margaret, and Song. Then I told them that I can't attend that meeting because we are the cronies of Mr. Galo. What I'm going to report, I can't attend that. Let me get in with my people supporting me. They refused, then I did not attend.
Secretary General Mahlubi Chafta says he is not aware of such allegations and that Galo is not eligible to do such act because the party belongs to the people.
Ndingavamna kuthiwa kukhona iparty ithengiswa futhi individual. Iyayisingayazi kakuhle ukukhona yakhiwe ngabantu ayakwanga uGalo. uGalo unyulwe ngabantu to lead this party. So uGalo cannot say owner iparty as Chaisa efuna ukutsho because xa besithi mabeze nabantu babo uthetha uba iowner ngawo noGalo, which is not the case with the AIC.
The African Independent Congress, which was formed in 2006 mainly to remove Matatiele from the Eastern Cape to KwaZulu-Natal, is faced with squabbles that could see the organization divided into 2 factions. Things became worse in 2017 in an elective conference where the 2 were contesting the position of president. The conference collapsed due to chaos after having disagreed about election process. In 2018, Chaisa had to take Galo to court after an elective conference was held in Kokstad without his knowledge.
A 10-year-old girl in Herikwala Park in Matatiele in the Eastern Cape is living in isolation because of her unappealing skin condition. Nondumiso, not her real name, was allegedly burnt by her aunt's boyfriend when she was just 8 months old. The 10-year-old says people make mockery of her because of her skin. Nondumiso lost an ear, a nose and 2 fingers and is now appealing to the people of South Africa for assistance for funds in surgery.
Kwiminyaka elishumi egqithileyo, intwazana encinane yeva intlungu ezingathethekiyo kwaphela ubuhle bayo yashiywa ingqoqongqoqo ebusweni. Lo mntwana kunzima ukufunda kuba esikolweni uthi bambiza ngamagama. Trace Mantshiyane uthe unqwenela ukuba umenzi wobubi afakwe kwesimnyama isisele. Ukukulinyazwa kwayo kwaba ngundaba-mlonyeni kule dolophu neendawo ezingqongileyo. Kwangenelela amagqirha elwa elinyala, abefundisi neenkosi zaba yinxalenye yokukhuza lo mhlola.
Phaya esikolweni awubi nazo iingxaki zoba abanye abantwana bakuphatha kakubi?
Ndinazo.
Bathini?
Bathini ndim,
Thulana. Ngoku abakuphazamisi xa ufundayo. Ndijongele sisi. Kutheni lisithi impela sanso? So akwenzeki ukubona sowusanqena ukuya esikolweni ngoba beyakuthuka? Yanga urhulumente lo khoyo okanye ukhansila nomeya ufuna bakwenzele ntoni ukuze iphele le nto ethethwayo ngawo?
Ufuna bandenzele enye. Bandilungise ndifane nabanye abantwana.
Baliselwa kuthiwa kutheni ude kube nje? xa udlala nabo apha elokishini bathini kuwe bayavuma udlala nawe but abagqizelayo ngabapha esikolweni ootitshala bathini
lo mntwana walandelwa lelinye ilishwa kuba waswelekelwa ngunina sekule ngxaki edinga unyango. Usisi womntwana uyachaza.
Sometimes kuba nzima vele andazi nami ngathini but ngivele ngibone imeko inzima kakhulu ndibuza ukuba why lento iyenzeka kum walimala umntana wasekhaya then yathi makeqala ukulimala sabe sishiwa ngumzali wethu kwabe kumele kube ndimini bagadile bese bancinci futhi noRia futhi ebeqaba ukulimala nabadajika nabangumzali apha endlini yonke into yajonga mina njengomzali since mama ungasekho.
The chairperson of the ANC's Women's League in Matatiele, Nogwanda Sambana, describes the late ANC councillor Nosiviwe Sitinane as a dedicated person and stood for the truth. Sitinane passed away on Saturday following a short illness. She will be laid to rest on Saturday next week. Sitinane is the second ANC councillor in the Matatiele local municipality to have passed away in less than a month.
Andile tumeni mpelona nigi mbego eko ngasekhoyo umama unolizwi Sitina namakahla ngizothetha ngaye apha imbokodo umuntu obesemtsha size ngobuso elizweni eziyangesize uhambe lamanqinaba uthole izisile bese bewushila footprints manditsho bese ngicela 1977 kodwa istructures asefe kuzo kulo mutho wethu i-African National Congress oke wabanguye i-REC member apha Alfred Nzo uphindile kwakhona kwalilungu le-Women's League aphinde kwakhona abepha kwi-SACP deputy chairperson sub-district here. As a young woman, in Bogota, she was very powerful. I think also about to go. In the beginning, I phone high, a beginning I phone. What I became Mela, Pulo, Poponga Opo, the people Mela in Yanis. Now I'm answering. Baby prologue back ezinda sezinayo imibane ebiza abanye abantu bangafakile khona ilanto khona i-infills abafakele abanye abantu kusala abanye abantu abasekude kufanele bakusekhona ama extension iphansi phezulu into bakwamkwena ifuna ukuba abantu abangalayitelwa ngabanye bathi kule village yami kodwa mina andinambani.
After the ad break, we will be taking you to our local entertainment's corner.
If you are building a house and you want it to look stylish and beautiful, you surely need BMT Glass and Aluminium to make your dreams come true. BMT Glass and Aluminium can design beautiful windows, doors, glass doors, gates, trolley doors and burglar guards for you at a very affordable price. For more information about them, visit their workshop and see for yourself at number 123 Long Street in Matatiele or call 073-798-3560 or email bmtglass28@gmail.com. BMT Glass and Aluminium, the beauty of your home is their joy.
Magistrate Court Cllr says the evidence provided by the investigating officer is not convincing and has since adjourned the bail application of the two Lesotho soldiers alleged to have stolen livestock to Friday next week.
Thank you, Talita. Magistrate Cllr says that he's not convinced with the evidence that was provided to him by the investigating officer. This is because on the report there was nothing about 4 suspects, hence only 2 of the suspects were arrested. And again, there was also nothing about the livestock that was alleged to be stolen by the suspects. Defense Anakwiji says that the suspects should be granted bail. This is because the South African National Defence Force and the Lesotho National Defence Force have a good relationship, and to keep that relationship, they are both rooting for the suspects to be granted bail. Luyanda Kwiji also said that the suspects are not a flight risk, seeing that if anything happens to them or they disappear, they will be able to track them and bring them to court. Magistrate Cllr says that he needs time to familiarize himself with the new evidence. Hence, he moved the court date to Friday the 25th. Reporting for The Informer, I am Duana Marand.
The Matatiele stock owners say the police must fetch their livestock in Lesotho or else they will protest. Stock theft in Matatiele is taking a toll on farm owners. About 500 livestock is still in Lesotho. The livestock is alleged to have been stolen during the level 5 of the lockdown.
Thank you very much, Talita. You're coming to us. We are reporting outside the Matatiele town hall. This is where the South African Police Service and the stock owners were having a meeting to deal with the issue of stock theft. What we had inside here is that the stock owners have given South African Police Services an ultimatum. They are saying that the police must bring back plus minus 60 head of cattle and 22 horses, which are reported to be in Lesotho. They must bring them back to Matatiele by Friday, this coming Friday. So we don't know what is going to happen. The police did not respond to the ultimatum, but I can tell you that the issue of stock theft is a very painful thing to the stock owners. You can hear whenever they talk about it that this issue is very painful, and it has been happening for quite a long time. And police, you must remember that a week ago, Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mabuyana, came to visit Matatiele, and he sat with the police and the stock owners about the same issue. He vowed in an interview with the media to nip the stock theft in the bud. We don't know how he is going to do that. Thank you very much, Talita.
After the ad break, we will be taking you to our local entertainment corner. Women's confidence is on their beauty and how they look. Let Radiant Girls and Boys Salon make you feel beautiful and good about yourself. We do everything that you want, from hair, nails, and makeup. We also specialize with kiddies' hair. Find Radiant Girls and Boys Salon at number 113 in High Street in Matatiele. Don't you worry about your safety during this pandemic, because Radiant offers a mobile salon in Matatiele, in Durban, and also in Johannesburg, with our team coming in full PPE to protect you and themselves. We operate from Monday to Friday at 8 o'clock to 6 p.m., Saturday at 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., and 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sundays. For booking, call Vuyo at 079-282-9178 or WhatsApp 072-327-4479. Radiant Girls and Boys Salon. Restore your inner glow. Tonight on our local entertainment, we feature Hlompo Ramabele, who is a young poet from Matatiele.
Amaqhawe namaqhawekazi ndiphakamisa amehlo am kumaqhawe nakumaqhawekazi kule nkonzo noba bekungawa kule nkonzo. Ndikhumbula abapostoli abashiya inyama ngenxa yokholo lethu. NdinguRamabele Hlompo, ndazoba ndiyimbongi yodumo. Ndiqale kwenza imibongo ngo-2018 ndisuka nayo emeva mhlophe. So ndiyenza imibongo ndakhupha isingle track yokuqala ethi amaqhawe namaqhawekazi, ndaziwa ngayo kakhulu. Ndisebenza noLiza First kwistudio esithi HUS Record. So kweso studio ezo ndiphinde futhi ndisebenze nemanager yam uS Sonduzwayo So njengoba sisebenza nosombisayo imanager yami kuye oyanceda kakhulu uba mandiphushe umsebenzi wami. Ndigqibele sendiphusha i-single strikes ezindaziphusha kakhulu ebantwini abasondelene nam kakhulu abalapha eMatatiele, agqibele ngokusaziwa international ke. So ndagqiba ngosiba nesigqibo esithi ndikhupha i-album ethi Iziqu Zembongi. Iziqu Zembongi kuyi-album ezobe ixobile kuyi-mix. So akuzizo zodwa ezenkonzo, kukho ezinye ezenkonzo, imibongo eyothando, imibongo yokholo, imibongo yamasiko nezithethe, kubekho nemibongo ke eyempilo. Kulo mibongo le kulo album le ezophuma, kuyi-album ezocela uba mandisapotwe kakhulu kuyo, ngoba akuyo album endithi ndiyenza ngoba ndiyenzela imali okanye ndithi kukho ezinye izinto endizijongileyo. Into endiyijongileyo ukuthi qha imiphefumlo yabantu ilungiseke, kungaloo ndlela leyo. Ngoxa sendibhukha, umntu angandibhukha for uba emitshatweni okanye andibhukhe kwi-event yakhe ayenzile noba kukweyiphi i-event, kuyo yonke indawo ndiyafumaneka. Ndibhukha phana kwinamba eka-Mjwarha ethi 079 959 1665. Ndiphinde futhi ndifumaneke naphayana kwipage yami ethi Mbongi Udumo, nakwiTwitter ndafumaneka Mbongi Udumo, nakwi-Instagram, nakwi-email ke ungabhukha nalapho msc3018334@gmail.com. ndifumaneka njalo. Umoya oyingcwele ondifunayo uyokundifumana enyameni ngonyama ephilayo, etsho ngomhlabelelo olilisa inyembezi ezingapheli, ethi maye maye nalo uthando. Hayi Mbongi Udumo.
Your sports news will follow with Tulwana Marand.
Thank you, Talita. What you can expect on tonight's sport is Black Leopards and Ajax Cape Town are going to war with each other. More on this after the break.
Liziko labangcwabi eliwaxabisileyo amalungu alo, bakunikeza inkonzo yomngcwabo enesidima ngamaxabiso afikelelekayo. Joina ngoku wena nosapho lwakho amalungu amahlanu aphakathi ka-14 ukuya kwi-69 yeminyaka nge-200 ze ubhatale i-100 rhoqo ngenyanga. Isiqu 108 ukujoyina ibe yi-80 rand ngenyanga phakathi ka-14 ukuya kwi-69 yeminyaka. Abantu abadala ukusukela kwi-65 ukuya kwi-74 yeminyaka bajoyina nge-300 zengenyanga, babhatale 300. Ulinda inyanga ezintandathu, bakunikeza i-10,000 yokungcwaba ze bakubuyisele ichange xa ishiyekile. Bakwanawo namatya akudidi eliphezulu. Umkhenkce wabo usimahla, bakulandela umzimba bawuhambise mahala kumgama oyi-70 kilometers. Bafikelela kwindawo yonke ngeenkcukacha ezithe vetshe. Bandwendele kwiofisi zabo enumber 90 High Street eMatatiele, okanye usalele u-039 737 3820 no-074 686 8176 073 106 2052. Leqa eWilmots ngoku.
Black Leopards and Ajax Cape Town are going to war with each other this evening, as both teams are fighting for a slot in the Premier League. Leopards is expected to pull all stops in an attempt to prevent relegation, whereas Ajax is fighting for a slot in the Premier League from the second national division. Rugby administrator Monde Tabata has passed away. Tabata's death has been received with shock and sadness in the circle of the Eastern Cape Province Rugby. The Eastern Cape-born Tabata made his mark in the Rugby province from student days and served as an administrator in the union for a period of time. That's all we have for you this week. Now let us hand the reins to the news desk.
This then brings us to the end of our bulletin. Find more news in our Informer newspaper. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. From me, Talita Mkafane. Good night.